Yeah, so I tried to record the studio logo, but my PC sucks ass and it just chopped the whole thing out. So I'm gonna put the logo on screen, Studio Elan. Yeah, go check him out. Pretend the intro
Oh,
worked as normal.
brother!
Wow, that was a cinematic intro. Holy. Are we recording? God, I hope we are. Anyways, this is Heart of the I'm the pineapple, by the way. This is Heart of the Woods. I've been told this game's good. I was recommended by a friend. Been told it's good. I think it's GL. Well, use your eyes, bro. Yes, it is. Look, literally look right in front of you. You can tell it's GL, bro. Come on. Is that me? What do I look like I'm going to Hogwarts? A winter wonderland. That's how this place was pitched to us. Out in the middle of a forest with an unpronounceable name in a village that time forgot. In the email, it sounded like every other ghost hunter's paradise that we get messaged about. Isolated and antiquated, with a tourism board encouraging hokey effects and gaudy billboards. The vast majority of these emails go unanswered. If Tara wasn't so capricious, this probably would have too. Already struggling with the English language, I see. But no, something about journeying to the middle of nowhere for a month struck her fancy, and like always, I let myself get dragged into it. So here I am, for the last time. Who am I? Who am I again? Is that me? The train beats out a slow, monotonous rhythm beneath us. It's an older machine, the sort that looks like it's supposed to take us to a wizarding suit. That's what I said! Or that should be at a museum. When I bought the tickets, I thought we'd be getting on something a bit more modern. Oops. I shifted my seats, the tattered cushions and wooden boards doing little to soothe the pain in my back. We've been on this train for 12 hours and I can feel every one of them in my bones. Tara's been out for the past 6... Is she dead? Who killed her? Tara's been out for the past 6, upright but fast asleep. Oh, Tara... Oh, you know what? Trying the sentence again. Tara's been out for the past 6, upright but fast asleep. If the bumpy ride bothers her, she doesn't show it. The paperback she was reading dangles low in her hands, in danger of losing her spot in the book. No, not the spot. I scuff my feet across the floor, kicking at nothing. As tired as I am, I'm afraid for our journey to end. For Tara to wake up, to have to talk to her. I'm assuming that's me. Why do we hate her again? I'm almost offended that she can sleep. She should be as preoccupied as I am, fighting off intrusive thoughts and wondering what to say. Why do we hate her? The story just started. You wouldn't know from looking at her that we've barely spoken for 3 days. That's how long ago I told her that this would be our last trip for the show together. We have a show? And that I was quitting once we got back home. Everything since then, packing, booking our tickets, finding someone to take care of the cat while we're gone, happened in a blur. We've been cordial, but that's it. Cordial? Ah! Wow, power of editing. You couldn't even tell that I had to go do something real quick. Anyways, why do we hate each other? Wait, who am I? I'm green coat, right? My heart hurts, but it tells me I made the right decision. Yawning, I lean back against my seat and pretend it's comfortable. The cushions are unnoticeable, nearly as firm as the wooden floor beneath us. A heater in the corner hems and haws like an old man, but it's not nearly powerful enough to fight off the chill. I desperately wish that I could sleep too, but one of us needs to be awake for when we get to the station. That should be any minute now. Plus, I've never been able to fall asleep on planes or trains anyways. Or... My eyes are sore and I rub one of them as I press my cheeks against the cold window. Outside, it may as well be another world compared to the city we left behind. Ooh, almost burped. If not for the moonlight, I wouldn't be able to see anything, but the soft white glow of this makes the snow in the nearby forest glisten like it's under some sorcerous spell. A winter wonderland. The trees are all bare, save for the blanket of snow that covers them. Their empty branches look like something out of a kid's Halloween movie, shaking in the wind as if possessed. They seem to stretch on forever and farther than even I can see. It's more like an ocean than a forest. Morgan certainly wasn't exaggerating when she said this place was remote. Intermittent lights flicker among the trees in the distant darkness, which I assume come from either winter campers or hermits. I'd call them crazy, but I'm about to be in the exact same position. Something catches my eye, way out in the woods. One of the trees, barely visible, seems to shake in a different way than the rest, as if being blown by a different breeze. A thin layer of frost begins to form on the outside of the window as I push my face against it. Why am I pushing my face? Turning to try and find whatever it was I saw. Oh, there's ghosts. There's ghosts. It's gone though. It almost certainly never was even there to begin with. Either my eyes were playing tricks on me or the moonlight was. I sigh and sit back again, allowing my eyes to barely close. I won't fall asleep. I'll just boom, and then I pass out. I'm jostled back into alertness as the train lurches harder than before. Yeah, so did I just get launched? Man. You interrupted me there, Whistle. That sounded like a 1980s work whistle. There's a shrill whistling sound, and then the shudders of the train grow stronger as we begin to slow down. The driver hits the brakes. We're almost there. Who's driving the train into the middle of nowhere? Across from me, Tara is undisturbed. Somehow, she hasn't dropped her book. Apparently, she's less clumsy when she's asleep. What? Through the frosted windows, I can see the light of must be Eisenfeld as we approach the station. They're few and far between, like scattered stars. The buildings appear to be placed sporadically, nestled on and around a hill. As we round the bend, the village goes out of sight. The village goes out of sight once more. Oh man, we're already starting. Hey, edit Appaloo. The fuck up counter. We gotta get it on screen already. I can't really put this off any longer. I lean over and shake Tara's shoulder.
Hey, wake up. We're almost there.
My name is Maddie. I'm Maddie. I'm Maddie. Maddie Appley. I'm sorry. That was probably the most unfunny joke I've ever made. Without opening her eyes, Tara mumbles a response.
How close is almost?
Seriously?
I don't know. Couple minutes.
Okay, I'm getting up.
Oh, I don't have to voice act myself? Sweet. ... She isn't getting up.
I mean it. If you sleep through the stop, we're just going to...
I'm up, Mads.
Mads? She finally opens her eyes. I cut off the end of my sentence. Not sure if I was serious or not. We're not even there yet, and we're already snappy. God, I wish I could sleep. Just a little longer, I tell myself.
You excited?
No.
Little bit.
Maddie, we do not share the same thoughts here, pal. Lie.
You?
Kinda nervous still.
What is there to be nervous about? We've done this 1,000 times.
Yeah, but we haven't done it 1,000 times where we hate each other, apparently. Why do we hate each other?
Yeah, well, this isn't like those other 1,000 times.
True!
And you know that.
Wow. Thanks, jackass. She shrugs again, not meeting my eyes.
I don't know, Maddie. I'm sorry. Let's chill.
Yes, thank you, Tara.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, screw you, Maddie. Wait. That's me. Sorry. We lapse into silence. At least when she was asleep, it wasn't awkward. I just want off this train. I want to be distracted by going to the cabin and taking in new sights. Any minute now.
Hey, listen.
What if I don't want to?
Yeah?
I know you're, not super thrilled to be here.
How did I get roped into this? She pauses, likely hoping for me to disagree. I don't.
But let's just be cool, okay? Let's just try and have a good time.
Sure, man. I breathe a deep I breathe a deep sigh and let it out slowly. Whoa. She's right. I'm committed to this trip. I can at least make it easy on myself.
Yeah, okay. Sorry for getting bitchy. I'm tired.
I feel ya. Hey, how do I look?
What do you mean you feel me? You were just asleep!
Like you just slept for 6 hours on a train.
That's what I'm saying!
That bad, huh?
I don't know. She messes with her hair in some attempt to improve its state. The results are unnoticeable at best.
Hopefully it's good enough for Morgan.
Wow. Excellent,
Fisher.
Fisher.
Morgan Fisher.
True.
If she's meeting her online hero or whatever, then I doubt she'll care that your hair's a mess.
Online hero, huh? You famous, bro?
God, I hope not. I don't want to end up on some fashion faux pas vid.
You famous, bruh?
For real though, if she's super fangirly, then let's just let her get it out of her system and hopefully she won't make things weird later.
You famous, bruh?
Making things get weird later is kind of our specialty, though.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, true. But hey, it got us to 250,000 subs, so like, we must have been doing something right.
Oh, so we famous. We. You and me, not you, me and we. What? I just nod. I can't help but fixate on how everything she says is in the past tense. It's over after this. Why is it over? It's fully my decision. All I have to do is say the words and things will go back to normal. I doubt Tara would ever bring it up again if I asked her not to. It'd be so easy. Nice intro screen. We step off the train and into another world. Whoa, crystalline! My bad. A frigid wind saps the heats from my body almost immediately, as if it had been waiting until we, Start the sentence over. A frigid wind saps the heat from my body almost immediately, as if it had been waiting until we arrived to pelt us. Oh my god. To pelt us until our skin felt like it was burning. That should not have been that hard. Oh, hey, it's me. Ooh, I almost burped. I instinctively wrap my arms around myself to try to preserve what little body heat I have left, but it doesn't change a thing. I might as well not even be wearing a coat for all good mine does. As nice as it is to have the moon keeping things from being completely pitch black, I could really go for some cloud cover right about now. Anything to keep some warmth around us. What? How are clouds gonna contain the warmth? What? Yo? Tara doesn't even notice that. Wait, she's not even wearing a coat! How she ain't cold? What? How is she not cold? You know, actually, I'm answering my own question. I like 7 people who just like... Tara doesn't even notice the cold. Armed with nothing but her signature jacket, she seems to be immune to the chill. She oohs and ahs all over the rustic train platform. It's a train platform, dog. Like there might be a ghost hiding in the rafters. Just a minute later, the train rumbles off into the night, leaving us behind. Not a single passenger boarded. Well, then why is he even driving the train, bro? Tara watches it go, nodding in approval.
Okay, this place is already killing it in terms of atmosphere.
Yeah, and speaking of killing it, we're gonna die if we don't get out of this goddamn cold. It's like she's completely forgotten the uncomfortable energy that had filled the train, back to her usually overly excited self. I should probably be better, but instead, I can't help feeling jealous of how she can just shake it off. She has a little pocket camera that she's been carrying with her, and she uses it to take a few pictures of the inky blackness surrounding us. And it's not that dark. I can see a lot of white in the background. I glance upwards at the lights which hang from the ceiling. So, what are we doing here? And are we gonna just die? They're small candles, lit with real flames as opposed to electric. One of them has blown out and swings uselessly in the breeze. I was gonna say, yeah, how are they, if it's flames, how are they not, like, blown out? They're about as ineffective at keeping away the darkness as is my coat at keeping me warm. The low light will surely ruin Tara's photos, but she's snapping away without a care.
You know none of those are actually going to be visible, right?
Oh, Debbie Downer over here. She ignores me. I should probably just let her enjoy the moment. Yeah, no, I probably should.
This place really does feel super eerie. Listen.
I'm listening. I do, and it soon becomes apparent to what she's referring to. The silence. All around us, it's quiet. Even the sound of the train has faded, leaving us in total solitude, except for each other. The flickering lights of Eisenfeld seem impossibly far away, though I know it can't be more than half an hour's walk. We really intend to walk in the freezing freaking cold for half an hour?
It's so quiet. Isn't that cool? We're definitely not in Kansas anymore.
Dog, look at the ground. You can tell you're not in Kansas.
That's one way to put it.
I strain my eyes and ears for looking for any hint of Morgan, who's supposed to be picking us up. You'd think the sound of a car engine would carry pretty far out here. Do you see roads? 'Cause I don't. It's gonna be like a carriage.
For real though, I think this could be the place where we finally get some hard evidence. Something solid.
Hard evidence of what? She says this every time, but she usually sounds like she means it. She usually sounds like she means it more.
Just look at it. Something's gotta be out there. I can feel it.
Yeah, like wolves. Or bears. Or both. We both look off towards the trees. From the train, it was difficult to see where they ended. Here on the platform, it's impossible. My expectations aren't any higher than usual, though, which is to say, non-existent. I wonder if Tara really believes what she's saying either. Why are we here then? When she speaks again, her voice is quiet.
That would be the perfect send-off, wouldn't it?
Her words sting. Damn it, not here. Not already. I want to try and deflect away from this somehow, to set her back on her path. Let her enjoy the moment without me spoiling. Yeah, you frickin' weirdo. Enjoy the moment.
Who knows? Maybe this will be the one that finally gets you a con panel so you don't have to crash someone else's.
That was one time, and their panel would have sucked without me.
Yeah, probably. Her voice is an edge of her stereotypical bravado again. It's a relief to hear. She returns to her camera, and I give myself a moment to try and take in my surroundings. Take in the white? Yeah. Supernatural or not, there's something oddly serene about this place. That said, I'd like it a lot more if it wasn't so damn cold. I shiver across my arms. Surely Morgan will be here soon. Do we even trust Morgan? Why are we here?
I can't wait to see the village tomorrow. I hope it's like one of those museum exhibits with the little replica towns and people.
In what way?
Yes, thank you, Maddie.
Like, architecturally.
Why? What do you mean? She sounds out the word slowly.
All rustic and old-timey.
Oh, I thought you meant like literally tiny houses.
I can't imagine that it'll be that different from home. They've got to be modern enough for Morgan to watch paranormal after all.
Ah, paranormal, I get it.
If you're expecting people to be walking around in monocles and waistcoats, you're gonna be disappointed.
Oh, man.
Here I thought I'd finally get a chance to show off how amazing I'd look in a top hat.
What's stopping you?
I'm sure you'd be the Tina heartthrob of the Victorian era.
Never say that shit again, Maddie. She gives me a brief snort of amusement. Her responses feel more muted than usual, but the fact we're still able to banter is a good sign. I'm glad that I can cheer her up, even if I was the cause of her low mood in the first place. Yeah, asshole. However, after a moment, she looks back at me. Her expression is serious for once.
Okay, so about Morgan. Like I said before, let's give her a chance to get all the excitement out of the way first. We should be nice and friendly, but let's try to keep it professional.
Professional? It's clear we're ghost hunters, so is professional really a thing?
I never thought I'd hear you, of all people, say that.
Whoa! I find myself flashing back to all the unprofessional situations I've had to extricate Tara from, ranging from bad one-night stands to actual police custody. Oh, it's gotta be. She had to have been arrested for, like, breaking and entering, given Ghost Hunter. There are a lot of ways I could describe Tara, but professional is definitely not one of them. Ugh, I could glean that.
Hey, I usually make a good first impression.
Wrong!
It's just the second impression and beyond that you've got to watch out for.
True. I laugh out loud at that, and I catch her smirking before she looks away. She can play it cool all she wants, but I can tell from the way she's bouncing up and... Do it again. No, do it again. I saw you. You were actually bouncing up and down. That she's undeniably excited for this fangirling she mentioned. It's usually one of her favorite parts. I'm sure a little ego boost will go a long way right about now. I can feel myself hopping back and forth slightly as well, but that's more of a desire to keep my blood flowing. Thankfully, it isn't too long before I see the silhouette of someone approaching through the storm. Oh, they've got a knife!
Oh, thank God.
Don't thank God yet. They might have a knife.
It's gotta be her, right?
Does she have a knife?
Given that we're the only people out here, I really hope so.
I really hope they don't have a knife. Hello, what the? Do I have a quick save button? No. No. It can't be. Can I scroll?
Given that we're the only people out here,
I've been spoiled. As the girl gets closer, she's easier to see. She's not exactly an imposing figure, but she moves with purpose. She's carrying a large thermos, which she raises in greeting as she approaches. She raises the thermos? I wave back. Oh, good thing this is not a knife. One of the first things I notice is that... Ooh. Try again, Pineapple. One of the first things I notice about her is that for some ungodly reason, she's not wearing a coat. All she's got on to protect her from the frigid weather is what looks like a hand-knit sweater, much like Tara. Once she reaches the platform, she greets us with nothing but more than a tired smile and a small nod. Not exactly the geeking out that Tara was expecting.
Hey there, you two. Sorry I'm late.
Hold? I can't, fair enough.
Hey there, you two. Sorry I'm late.
She sounds so familiar. I guarantee you it's the same voice actor of somebody I know. Her voice is friendly but flat. She sounds like she hasn't slept in days. Tara looks a little bit taken aback by how subdued she is. Recovering quickly, she puts on her big celebrity grin.
Oh, no worries. Are you Morgan?
Yes.
That's right. It's really nice to meet you, Tara.
I'm going crazy. I swear to God I recognize the voice actor. Morgan's smile does seem to grow warmer as she greets her, but her face quickly regains her neutral expression a moment later. Wow, she didn't even have the gratitude to smile for this one line of dialogue. I can see Tara's smile faltering as she realizes this is clearly the maximum amount of geeking out this girl is capable of. To her credit, she recovers well.
Likewise. Charmed, I'm sure.
Shut up. Okay, maybe not that well. Tara extends her hand, and Morgan gives a brief handshake before turning to me.
You're Madison, right? I think we spoke online already.
I'm going crazy! Kira Buckland. Is that the same person who voices Erlen?
Just Maddie is fine. Nice to meet you.
She shakes my hand as well. It's a firm, friendly handshake that ends as quickly as it began. Before she continues, she takes another sip from her thermos. I find myself quickly wishing for a cup of coffee, too. God damn, if it wasn't 8:30 right now, I would go for a coffee, too.
It really is nice to meet the two of you. I'm sure you receive a lot of invitations, so I'm glad you were interested in mine.
Now you can really hear the parallels. Is that the right word? Probably.
Are you kidding? Remote village in the middle of a huge forest? There's no way I'd pass that up. I've heard all kinds of stories about the things you'll find in places like this.
Yeah, like people with knives.
Hopefully not too many, or I won't have anything new for you.
Oh, I'm sure you've got something I'll be interested in.
There's no way that wasn't a double entendre. Real smooth, Tara. So much for being professional. Yep, see? Maddie knows what's up. I could see Morgan's mouth twitching slightly at the comment. I can only hope it was something close to a smile than a grimace.
Tomorrow I can show you around the village. There isn't too much out of the ordinary there, but I'm sure you can find a few things that interest you.
Wait, so then why are we here?
That would be wonderful. We can go sightseeing when Tara isn't off chasing spirits around in the woods.
True. Morgan and I both smile. Tara flashes me a look of mock annoyance for the slight. But it's probably eating her up that I've got more of a reaction out of Morgan than she has. Bitch! I'm better than you!
It's about a half-hour's carriage ride to the cabin if you guys want to head out. Do you need help with your bags at all?
Yeah, carriage. I guess there is no roads out here. Tara lifts her bags, giving Morgan another shiny grin. I'm pretty sure I see her accidentally flex her arms, too. Okay, bro. You really want to go to the gun show with me? Ooh. Bam! Pow! You can't see any of this right now, but I am flexing. Boom! Wabang!
Don't even worry about it. I got this.
I got this.
Okay, cool. This way.
Wow, she didn't even like insist or anything. As we follow her, I can see Tara pouting behind her. I've never seen the wind get taken out of her sails like that. At least that gives her another thing to think about besides my departure. Wait a second. Did she say carriage? Wow, you didn't immediately notice that?
No way.
We're standing in front of an honest-to-God horse-drawn carriage. If it weren't for the little white puffs of breath coming from the horse's nose, I'd be willing to believe that it was some sort of commemorative statue. This is an interesting soundtrack I'm hearing.
This is so cool. Is it yours?
It belongs to my family. Given that there aren't any roads through the woods, there isn't really a point to anyone out here owning a car.
That's exactly what I said. I move closer, examining the craftsmanship as best as I can in the moonlight. The design is fairly bare bones, but a few flourishes here and there and some semi-ornate painting finishes make it clear that this was something built with love and care. Somehow, I'm the only one that seems intrigued by our ride.
Tara, come take a look at this.
As I speak, I look back to see her standing completely still, as if the cold has rooted her to her spot.
Give me a sec. I'm just taking in the view a bit. From a distance.
Are you afraid of horses? She's trying to act nonchalant, but her wide eyes keep flicking towards the horses. Her previously genuine grin has turned into a very nervous grimace. How are you afraid of horses, of all things? Slowly inching forwards, she scoots further away from the horses as she approaches the carriage. I doubt she planned for her first impression. I doubt she planned for part of her first impression to be Morgan learning that she's absolutely terrified of horses. She had better at least learn to tolerate them, or this is going to be an even longer trip than I expected.
Wait, if this is the only way through the woods, how are we going to get back and forth between the cabin and the village?
You got 2 feet and a heartbeat, don't you?
Don't tell me we'll have our own carriage. Neither of us can drive one.
Not that anything a little bit of alcohol can't fix.
Oh, I'm going to be driving you. I can take you back and forth and help you navigate the woods. You didn't expect me to just let you wander around a forest in the middle of nowhere without a guide, did you?
Kinda. Tara, still slowly making her way towards the carriage, does her best to give me a look of excitement. If anything, it resembles the look of a panicked hostage. The fact that she's still trying to play it cool is almost admirable in its futility.
You're sure that's not any trouble? I'd hate to inconvenience you any more than we already have.
It's no trouble. I run my own shop, so my schedule is pretty flexible. I'm more than happy to help.
Oh, so you're the general store manager in this RPG or something. She looks over at Tara, who's finally made it within a few feet of the carriage. She shoots us both a thumbs up.
I have a feeling she might need it.
Just blindfold her and then take her. It'd probably take-
Trust me, you have no idea.
Oh, hey, we're in the carriage. Morgan turns and deftly swings up into her seat, taking a hold of the reins. Tara finally manages to place her hands on the carriage and climb up to sit alongside her, shaking all the way. I let out a sigh of relief and follow suit, mounting up next to Tara. It's a little cramped in here, but I'd feel weird sitting just by myself. Besides, not keeping an eye on Tara is a pretty guaranteed way to make an even worse first impression. I can tell that.
So, can you do any tricks in this thing?
You don't understand what I can do in this thing. Wow, not even going to tell us about the tricks. The path to the cabin turns out to be a complicated one. We've been making twists and turns through the trees for a few minutes, but Morgan seems to know exactly where she's going. Not even the dark can stand in our way.
You can navigate through all this with just that little lantern? How can you see landmarks?
Okay, Maddie, let's think critically here. She's probably lived in the woods her whole life, so she's probably got a pretty good handle on it. Get it? Handle? Reins? Yeah.
Don't worry, I know these woods better than just about anything. Besides, the moonlight is more than enough for me.
I can't help but feel embarrassed as all the times I had to use the flashlight on my phone just to find something I dropped in the car. I definitely would not last out here. Looking over, I can see Tara bouncing her leg, probably about to launch into a torrent of questions for Morgan. After that flubbed introduction, she's clearly a little less gung-ho than usual, but I know that won't stop her. I should probably get my handling on the actual adult stuff out of the way quickly before it gets lost in the noise.
Is there anything about the town or the people that we should know? Local customs, things to avoid saying, that sort of thing?
Pretty important. Morgan thinks about it for a moment, silent.
There's a curfew at midnight. Also, you're not supposed to go too far into the forest. I ignore both of those rules a lot. Most of the villagers tend to be sticklers about them, though.
Is this gonna be that thing where it's like, there's like an evil vampire overlord that's like mind controlling the whole town, but like Morgan's immune because she's like goat woman? Great. So our host is a troublemaker. I guess that means Tara will be in good company.
So, while we're on our way, could you maybe tell us about some of the specific supernatural occurrences you've seen here so far?
Important. Here she goes. Morgan sits up at the question. She looks over towards us and her eyes seem to lose a bit of their constant drowsiness. She's been waiting for this.
Well, we have a lot of freak weather events. Strange storms that appear and disappear or are localized to certain parts of the forest in ways that shouldn't be possible.
Very supernatural. Tara nods solemnly, already totally enraptured in what Morgan is saying.
Sometimes when I walk in the woods, I can see strange lights here and there, like tiny little stars inside the forest. I've never been able to get close to them, though.
They're probably leading you to a heart crystal. I raise an eyebrow, but don't say anything. We've had countless cases of strange lights before, all of which have ended with a rational explanation. That doesn't seem to dampen Tara's spirits, though. I start to drift off. This is more Tara's jurisdiction anyway, so I'm sure they can wake me up when we get there.
There's also my cat.
Oh.
Your cat is a supernatural occurrence?
Ghost cat?
She can talk, so I'd say so.
Oh. Fascinating. Her words snap me out of my trance. Looking over at her, I expect to see her holding in a laugh or sporting some kind of mischievous grin, but her face is as serious as it gets since we arrived.
Your cat can talk? Like, talk the way a human does?
Well, not gonna rule anything out.
Yes, she's very well spoken, in fact.
Huh. I try to hide a sigh. Weird weather and lights in the woods are ambiguous enough that we can play along with them. But every so often we get these blatantly fake claims too, like a talking cat. Tara, however, instantly perks up once her words sink in. I can't actually believe her, right? Or she can't actually believe her, right?
So, could we talk to her? She won't mind if I ask her a few questions, right?
Yeah, but it's the classic fallacy of the second we're gonna try to talk to her, she's not gonna talk back.
I was hoping you'd ask. I think you'll be very interested in what she has to say.
I think I'm very interested in what she has to say. The whole thing is clearly some kind of joke, but Tara is absolutely taken in. I can practically see the wheels turning in her head as she plans out her follow-up questions. That's never good.
So, do you have any ideas about what could be causing it? Something in her diet, maybe.
What could she possibly be eating that's causing talking? Is she eating ghost kibble?
I don't think so.
Have you been feeding her some kind of special Eisenfeld cat food? Can I try some?
You want to try the cat food, okay?
Okay, I think that's enough of that.
Yes, please. When Tara starts talking about eating cat food, it's time for me to exercise a little diplomacy and move the conversation forwards. Crazy or not, I think we should move on.
So, what kind of things does she talk to you about?
Food.
Just about our lives for the most part. I figure you'd be better off hearing it from her rather than me.
True.
I'm sure that'll be illuminating.
You could at least try to sound excited, Maddie.
I'll say, if there's something that paranormal in the village itself, you must have seen way crazier stuff in these woods.
Mm-hmm. She starts to gesture as she talks, pointing back towards the village and swinging her arms around as she mentions the woods.
Well, there's one pretty major thing, but you probably won't believe me.
If I didn't believe you about the cat, what makes you think I'm going to believe you about anything else?
I wouldn't have come out here if I didn't believe you. Anything you have to say, I want to hear.
I can't detect a hint of cynicism in her voice. Either she really believed this girl, this girl she just met has a talking cat, or she's giving a performance worthy of an Oscar.
Are you sure?
110%. Lay it on me.
She winks at her and flashes her finger guns, back in celebrity mode. Tara's good at recovery with these things, but I've never seen her recover on this level at such speeds. But as I watch her lean in towards Morgan to make sure she catches her next statement, I realize another possible reason for her passionate response. You know what? I said it before, but somebody's got a crush. If there's one thing she loves more than hearing strange stories, it's trying to impress a cute girl. Now things are starting to fall a bit into place.
Well, one of the main reasons I called you out here is I'm not sure if it has a name, but it's some kind of forest spirit.
Spirit? Like a ghost or something?
No, something physical. Some sort of massive creature. Like the forest came to life.
You're losing me a little bit. Okay, this is new. Even the crazier fans don't get this outlandish. But Tara is absolutely eating it up. No matter what her reasoning is, I'm glad she's having a good time.
Is there anything else you can tell me about it? Does it speak or anything? Have you managed to interact with it at all? Is it more kaiju-sized or more basketball player-sized?
We're getting ahead of ourselves here, Tara.
I've only seen it once, unfortunately, so I don't know too much about it. I've searched for it a number of times since, but without any results. Who knows? Maybe you two will have better luck than I have. That's what you're best at, isn't it?
Fair.
In terms of talents, I'd say it's certainly up there.
That guarantee you it's another double entendre. Morgan's mouth turns into a small but seemingly genuine smile, and her expression grows slightly less intimidating.
I knew you'd believe me. Nobody else around here does.
True. I can't imagine why. I feel a pang of guilt as that thought crosses my mind. As crazy as her story sounds, it can't possibly be easy feeling rejected in a community this isolated. No wonder she was so eager to bring us into the fold.
So, how far away would you say we are from the cabin?
Like, 2.
We should be coming up on it any minute now. I'll help the two of you get situated and then head back.
Energy
I'll be
saver
happy to
is
tell
on.
you more about the spirit tomorrow.
Whoa. I ain't got that much battery power left on this Jill Yang. Thank God.
Oh yeah, great. That's great. I'm exhausted.
That much isn't a lie. All I want to do right now is pass out. We've passed the last of the houses that I can see, but the sparsely marked path continues on towards the forest. The last traces of civilization are behind us now.
By any minute now? What exactly did you mean?
Exactly what I told you, at least 2. I can't keep the biting tone out of my voice entirely.
Just ahead. See?
She points forward towards into the darkness. I strain my eyes to see anything other than murk. Finally, I spot the faint outline of a small cabin practically swallowed by the forest.
I started the heater before I left to get you, so it should be warm.
Cool.
That's what I like to hear. You're like Prometheus.
Interesting comparison.
I'm surprised you know who that is.
I'm also surprised.
Why? I love that movie.
Well, starting to be less surprised. Morgan suddenly jerks the reins and the horses come to a stop. Tara and I are rattled from our seats and nearly fall forwards.
Damn it!
What? What happened?
Rather than answer, Morgan just glares into the darkness where the cabin is. I strain to see what she does as my heart starts to race. Is it a wild animal? A bear? Wolf? Like those? That's what I said. There's sounds of footsteps as the shadow detaches itself from the cabin and moves towards us. No, it's a human. An older woman comes into a view, just stopping just at the edge of the lantern's light. Wow, you look old. She's clearly related to Morgan. Her angular features and steely eyes, barely visible in the dark, make her look like she stepped out of a Baroque painting. How does somebody look like older than time themselves? Like, I literally can't even explain what I'm... Yeah, you probably get it.
Why are you here?
Oh, wow, snarky are we?
I came to greet our guests.
Ooh. She spits the word our, clearly asserting some kind of ownership. I suck in an involuntary breath as she approaches. Being able to see her more clearly isn't a reassurance. If anything, it's the opposite. Something about her radiates hostility. Even the horses seem uncomfortable, their ears pressed back as they stamp their feet in the snow. Up close, her gaze is sharp and fierce. Her face is proud, but sunken cheekbones jutting as if her face doesn't quite fit. Makes her look older than she is. Thank you! That's exactly what I said!
Which of you is Tara?
That would be me. Mouth drawn thin, she looks from me to Tara, then back again. Each second that passes makes the discomfort grow. I keep waiting for Morgan to intervene, but she doesn't. Tara and I exchange a quick and nervous glance, then she clears her throat and leans forward, offering a handshake.
That's me.
I don't offer a handshake to a clear demon. The woman regards Tara's outstretched hand for a moment and ignores it. Oof.
Welcome to Eisenfeld. My name is Evelyn, the mayor. Who are you?
Her attention flicks to me like a hand on a clock. My name is Pineapple. I'm a YouTuber. I do things.
I'm Maddie. Madison. Tara's manager?
Or, yeah, I'm actually Maddie, sorry.
I see.
I don't. It's clear that she's judging us, though I have no idea on what.
Are you done yet? They're tired. You can interrogate them later.
I would prefer if you didn't interrogate me later. Just exactly what is she volunteering us for? Interrogate is kind of a strong word. Our host makes absolutely no effort to disguise the loathing in her voice. In a town as small as this one, I can't imagine that speaking to someone as important as the mayor like that is a good idea. Though Evelyn appears entirely unfazed. She remains in the middle of a trail, blocking our path. She and Morgan stare each other down, while Tara and I sit painfully uncomfortable silence. After at least a minute, the mayor finally steps out of the way and heads back up the way we came.
We'll speak later.
I don't wanna. It's clearly a command, not a request. The carriage sits immobile until the sound of Evelyn's footsteps are lost to the night. And even beyond that.
So she seems nice.
Yeah, sure, man. Her statement seems to did I just say snack twice in a row? Holy shit. Seems to snap Morgan back into the present. Morgan flicks the reins and we begin moving again. She turns around to face us, looking genuinely apologetic.
I'm so sorry about that. I thought she'd at least wait until tomorrow, and I'd have some time to prepare you beforehand.
Is she your mom?
An astute observation.
Technically.
Technically? What does that mean, man?
What? No way! How could you tell?
How couldn't you?
The family resemblance?
One look at their hair color says all you need to know. Morgan purses her lips.
Unfortunate, isn't it?
Pretty true.
Long story short, I didn't tell her that you were going to be staying here until this morning.
I'm speechless. I'm hoping that's just a joke and the punchline fell flat. But Morgan's clearly serious. For the second time in a handful of minutes, I'm wondering what we've gotten ourselves into. Tara laughs, though I can tell it's forced.
Well, it's no big deal, right? It's not like she runs your life.
She's the mayor. Doesn't she kind of do that? Silence.
Right?
Eventually, Morgan nods.
Right. We shouldn't get into it right now, though. I'm sure you'd rather sleep tonight.
I can see Tara gather the breath to... I can see Tara gathering the breath to disagree and tell Morgan that we'd love to hear all about her family issues right now, so I head her off.
Yeah, we would.
Whatever family drama it is that she's gotten us involved in, it can at least wait until tomorrow. Actually, wait until I'm not about to pass out. Sorry, holy. The carriage comes to a stop just a few feet away from the door. A small stone path has the snow cleared away from it. It leads to a short flight of stairs. We're facing a large window, though it's dark and impossible to see into. Morgan vaults out of the carriage, landing nimbly on her feet.
I'll unlock the door. Your luggage already came in too, so it's inside.
Did we mail our luggage or something? I don't think there's couriers that come out here. Tara launches herself out of the carriage, just like Morgan did. Then she quickly scurries away from the patient horses, eyeing them for any sudden movements. I climb down as she stands at extremely safe distance away.
I can't carry all of this on my own, you know.
Yeah, get over your fear of horses and come help me. I toss her bag and she lurches to catch it, barely keeping it from landing on the snow. We stand back and watch as Morgan fiddles endlessly with the lock on the door, pushing it and trying over and over again. Now that we're so close to the end, I can feel the last reserves of energy rapidly draining. The bags in my arm feel like they weigh 1,000,000 pounds.
So, what do you think?
What do I think? I think we're gonna die out here, probably. She mutters as quietly as she can, although her timing couldn't be worse.
I think I want to go to bed.
True.
Same as ever, then.
Also true,
You
probably.
know me.
Also very probably true. Rubbing my arms, I peer into the forest. Just beyond the few first lines of trees, everything fades into an inky blackness, thick and impenetrable. I shiver, not entirely because of the cold. A cool breeze rattles the empty branches as they scrape against each other, mimicking the way I'm trying to stay warm. Finally, there's a banging sound as Morgan solves the mystery of the lock and nearly falls through the door. She pokes her head back out like nothing happened. Dude, it shouldn't be that funny.
I got it open.
Yeah, clearly.
Hallelujah.
Ooh, this is rustic. Looks like this I used to have a trailer, or my family used to have a trailer down by this lake. Looks kind of similar. I haul my way inside. Severe thunderstorm. I'm gonna die. No, probably not. I haul my way inside and into the blessed warmth. It's been so long since I've been near a working heater. A small lamp on the side table casts a bit of light over the small room. Our luggage, as promised, is scattered haphazardly around the living room, just like home. Tara slips past me to bounce around and examine it all, her bags hurled carelessly as I pull them out of the carriage.
Oh my god! Holy shit! This is so cool!
Wow. There's nothing really out of the ordinary, so I stand there and wait for her to finish and get it all out of her system.
Isn't this the coolest? It's like staying in a history museum.
Not really.
That's the kind of thing you'd usually treat like a punishment.
What are you doing? I'm so confused.
Are you kidding me? I love history. We even did that whole series on the history of cryptids in the American Midwest.
I'm not sure I really want to be fucking with cryptids.
And I spent like 3 months on that special about Bigfoot's impact on the Great Depression.
Oh. Are we delusional?
That's one of my favorite episodes. I had never heard of the theory that FDR was a cousin of Sasquatch.
Who is FDR?
To be fair, I don't think FDR did either.
Morgan laughs and I just roll my eyes.
I mean the kind of history that actually happened.
True.
History is doomed to repeat itself, Mads.
What? I don't even respond. That whole episode felt like the plot of an awful low-budget B-movie. Instead, I crossed the living area towards a tiny hallway with a pair of identical doors.
These are the bedrooms?
That's right. They're the same size, so there's not much of a difference.
Guess I'll take this one then.
I push open the door. Inside, it's just 4 walls with a bed, shelf, and small dresser. I drop my bag onto the floor and roll my suitcases in. Tara lingers in the living room, talking about the features of the cabin with Morgan. What the fuck? Suddenly I hear her yelp in pain or horror. I rush back out, knocking over my suitcase and nearly slamming into the door as I go. I half expect to see Morgan holding a bloody knife. Yes! Is she evil? Or something, but instead Tara's just holding her phone.
What happened?
A tragedy.
It's gonna be like she ain't got no cell service.
Actually, worse, the apocalypse. Check out your phone.
I was gonna say some, like, nuclear bombs on the way, bro. You're gonna die, pal. I do, expecting a news article or an alert. Or something, but there's nothing.
What? I don't have anything.
Exactly. No service out here.
Man, and you just shrieked in absolute pain because you don't have any cell. You ain't got no. Whoa! Because you got no cell service out here. I check. Sure enough, she's right. There isn't the barest trace of signal at all.
What about Wi-Fi? I assume we have that, right?
If you don't have cell service, what makes you think you're gonna have Wi-Fi?
Technically.
What does technically mean? Oh no. I stocked up on books and downloaded a bunch of new films before we left, since I wasn't expecting to have much connection out here anyways. But I'm willing to bet the thought never even crossed Tara's mind. Good thing I packed a few books that I think she'll like too. Tara glumly pockets her phone again as Morgan gives us a small smile. You don't even got, like, Bloons Tower Defense 6? You spent quite a few hours on that. In fact, I think I got like 500 on that game.
Let me give you the quick tour.
I don't think it's entirely necessary since we can see everything ourselves, but I don't stop her.
This is the kitchen. There's a stove and an oven. The stove is somewhat picky and doesn't always like to work.
Nothing that a good punch won't fix.
Actually, I guess it's the same for the oven.
Again, just punch it.
Don't worry, I don't know how to cook anyway.
Oh, great.
Over here is the fireplace. I can show you how to chop firewood sometime if you'd like.
You take an axe and you slice.
I think I might pass on that one.
This is the couch. You can also sleep on it if you'd like. It doesn't unfold into a bed or anything, but I sometimes come here and sleep on it anyway.
Wow, man. Introduction to the couch, man. That doesn't even surprise me.
The Wi-Fi password is on a note by the phone. So is my phone number, so you can reach me anytime. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, I shake my head and look at Tara, who does the same.
I think we're good. Thanks for all your help tonight, Morgan.
It was my pleasure. Again, I can't thank you enough for coming all the way out here.
True.
I'll be sure to make it worth your time.
Okay.
I'm sure. Can't wait to get started.
Alright.
Me either. But I should probably be going for tonight. I've kept you up long enough as it is.
Yeah, I want to get to bed, bitch. She heads out the front door, waving goodbye.
Night, Morgan. Thanks again.
Good night.
Wow, you do not sound enthused at all, Maddie. Through the large window, we can see as she starts to make her way down the path.
I'm gonna go to bed too.
True.
Yeah, same.
We switch off the lamps, and as we head to our respective rooms, Tara grabs her bags from the floor where she tossed them.
All right, see you in the morning then?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, night.
shut the door behind me, and she does the same. I sway like a zombie as I walk. My bad. Takes the last of my strength to dig my pajamas out of my suitcase, and change. There's a window here that looks straight into the forest. The first thing I do is pull the curtain shut. Crawling into bed, I face away from the window and pull the blanket up to my chin. It's heavy and warm. I wrap myself around it like I wrap it around myself like a burrito. The bed is firmer than I'm used to, and the pillow thinner. There are like 3 other blankets though, so I ball one of them up and use it as a second pillow. As I try to get comfortable, my thoughts start to drift off. A detached part of me is glad that the timing worked out well enough to avoid jet lag. And all in all, aside from the Wi-Fi, this place is pretty nice as far as the accommodations go, especially since we're not paying for it. Seems pretty strange that Morgan would come all the way out here just to take naps sometimes, but I can already tell that most of what Morgan does would be considered strange. Strange but harmless. I don't mind. But when I think of her mother, the mayor, a chill runs down my spine and I bundle myself even more tightly in the blankets. I should give her a second chance though, especially since she didn't have any warning at all about her arrival. When I think of it that way, her reaction seems pretty justified. I'll just be extra polite the next time we meet. Hopefully it isn't an interrogation like Morgan said. That was probably just her being dramatic. I yawn, wishing sleep would come faster. Dog, you gotta get one of them melatonins. I expected to be out before my head even hit the pillow, not lying here with my thoughts racing. I try to block out everything and focus on my breathing. In, out. You like my breathing? Pretty cool, right? Well, I did that already. In. A loud tap, tap, tap on the window cuts through my silence. Cuts through my silence? Cuts through the silence. Yeah. So, actually pretty interesting start. I mean, I guess my friend was right when they said it was interesting. Yeah, anyways, I guess I'll see y'all when I see y'all.
One hand and dribble the skin. Soft hook left hand, I can make your neck spin. 36-inch chain till say I don't play. Ice touching gums as my tennis bat breaks. I'll be taking all the miles while they're jogging in place. Come cry, don't be sour, I'll be squashing the grapes. Take another sip of pain, no cause or lace. Got another up my sleeve past the gold cuff links.